What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Mathews back at it again with another hometown take. Today I'm talking about the Atlanta Hawks, and could a certain big man be on the way? We're gonna find out. We'll talk about it. Before we do that, you know we gotta handle some business. So make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, check out the first link in my description box to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel, help fuel the Atlanta Hawks to some more wins, and hopefully a playoff berth. Also, check out the second link in my description box to subscribe to the Tough Calls podcast, where me and girl SymoneWithTheSports are talking to your favorite former and current athletes, hosts, anchors, reporters, head coaches, all that good stuff. Listen to the pod, like the pod, download the pod, subscribe to the pod, and share it out to your friends so they can do all the same things. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Zion maybe wants out of New Orleans. Now, you know, there were little rumblings, you know, a little rumblings of this last year, but now things is really starting to get hot down in NOLA because Zion hasn't played all year with that foot injury. He done got a little bit burly. You know, Zion was, you know, pretty just cut earlier. He was a big boy, but now he big, you know. He big in the belly area now a little bit too, you know, not too much, but you know, with that foot injury, he can't do much cardio, so you know, he like to eat down there. And NOLA, you know, they got shrimp and they got the gumbo, they got all of that good stuff. So he probably still eating good, but probably can't run too much of it off. Anywho, that's besides the point. JJ Redick went on First Take this morning and said, you know, he seems like a detached teammate, talking about Zion. And you know, CJ McCollum, the newest addition of the New Orleans Pelicans, said he hasn't heard from Zion at all. And those are just reports. You know, we haven't heard that directly out of CJ McCollum's mouth, so we can't believe it to be 1000% true. But where there's smoke, there's fire. So does Zion even want to be in New Orleans anymore? Like I said, last year there were rumblings. I think it was his dad saying that Zion doesn't want to be in New Orleans, or somebody in Zion's family said that. So who knows? But let me take y'all back, man, as I do so well. Do y'all remember that one time? And I shouldn't say that one time, because do y'all remember that time when we had the draft lottery and, you know, Zion was there and he walked past the Atlanta Hawks logo where the Atlanta Hawks representative was going to be sitting, and he looked at it, a little smile like this, you know, the way I look at someone with the Spizzwords. He looked at it with that kind of smile, and he was like, he just tapped it. That could really mean something, y'all. It did seem like Zion was hoping that the Atlanta Hawks would get the #1 overall pick and be drafted by Atlanta. Now, that could have been a whole lot of nothing. He could have just been happy to be there, happy to know his dreams were about to come true, being an NBA player, and he could have just tapped on a random one and it happened to be the Atlanta Hawks. But that also could mean that Zion Williamson could want to be a member of the Atlanta Hawks. He could have been wanting to be a member of the Atlanta Hawks off rip. So let's talk about it. Zion with the Atlanta Hawks. How would that look? Now, when I think about Zion to the Atlanta Hawks, I think about what's going to happen with John Collins, because I don't think they're on the same team. I just don't see. They're both power forwards. They're both true power forwards. You know, John's not. He doesn't have the handles. He doesn't have the perimeter skills to play the three, and neither does Zion. So one of them's gonna have to get gone, or John Collins is gonna have to get gone if we get Zion. So does that happen in the trade? I gotta look at Zion Williamson's contract. Don't know if he's still under contract or not. His contract's probably coming up soon though, because I'm thinking he's still on his rookie deal. So we would have to, the Pelicans would have to give us a lot more, because obviously we have John Collins under contract, a big contract, and a trade, you know, that would have to, you know, be some money. They would have to give us some extra money because they don't have all that money. So we have to work that out. But if we didn't want to make it happen, we can make it happen. If the Pelicans and Hawks wanted to trade John Collins and Zion Williamson, they can make that happen. And I think we could do a like-for-like trade if that was the instance. I think the Pelicans would take John Collins, and I think the Hawks would take Zion Williamson. But saying, we get all that worked out, just the schematics of Zion being on the Hawks. I don't not like it. Zion is a rebounder. He's a hustle dude. You could throw the ball into him in the post, and he can, he ain't got the craziest post moves. He ain't Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Hakeem Olajuwon down there. But he can get his own in the post, but he's going to give you a lot of hustle points, a lot of offensive rebounds. And that's, with him, working off the weight and all that stuff. Obviously, he can catch lobs. Him and Trae Young could work seamlessly in the pick and roll. And he's not a bad shooter. I mean, he's not the greatest of shooters. Definitely John Collins, in my opinion, is a better shooter. But he can still do pick and pop and knock down some shots if you need him to. I think it will work schematically. Like I said, and Zion isn't a dude you have to draw plays for. Like I said, he'll get you more so hustle points with the offensive rebounds. He can rebound the ball. Obviously, he still got that bounce. Like I said, once he gets that belly off, he'll have a little bit more of that bounce to him as well. I'm sure he's still pretty bouncy, but you get what I mean. So I think it will work, and I think you could insert him seamlessly and swap him out for John Collins. Like I said, the only thing he really doesn't do as well as John Collins is rebound the basketball. Everything else is there. He's got the bounce. He's got the athleticism. He can shoot a little bit still. And he gets hustle rebounds, hustle boards. He honestly might be a better rebounder than John Collins at this point. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. But I think it could work. I think Zion to the Hawks could work. Like I said, I think, it couldn't be like for like because of the money. But I think you could do a like for like schematically if you're the New Orleans Pelicans and you're the Atlanta Hawks. So let me know how y'all feeling about that in the comments down below. Like I said, I would like it. And that, that at that point, Trae Young, Zion, not only you bringing seats in, but, that's a team, Zion, we haven't seen him play enough. He could be that second all-star next to Trae Young and that post presence you need. Now, I haven't talked about Zion defensively. He's not the greatest defender, but he's a solid defender. I think he's probably a little bit better defender than John Collins just because of his shot blocking ability and things of that nature. So I think he would be a little bit better defensively. So he'll help you down low just a little bit next to Clint Capella and Onyeka Okongwu. So, like I said, schematically, I think it works. And, you just have to figure out, who else the New Orleans Pelicans will be giving you because the money-wise, if Zion, I think that Zion's still on his rookie deal, the money would have to get worked out. But I think they could work that out. So I like it. Let me know how y'all feeling about it in the comments down below. Now, this is obviously all speculation. We haven't heard from Zion, and, that's the concerning part, too. We haven't heard a peep from Zion. We don't know what's going on with Zion. We don't know what's going on with his injury. It just seems like this foot injury has been lingering long and long and long. Just whenever he's supposed to come back, it's another setback or something like that. So who knows what's going on with Zion? And that is the key question, too. Is it a mixture of he doesn't want to be in New Orleans and his foot is actually really messed up? Or is it more so like the Kawhi Leonard situation in the James Harden situation where he just doesn't want to play there, so, he's milking this injury? It's a question for sure. So, I don't know, y'all, but let me know how y'all feel about, Zion to the Hawks. And let me finish making my point real quick that I was about to make. If you get Trae Young and Zion, that's obviously selling tickets. And then, on top of that, you have those two together, you have enough power, enough star power at that point, and depending on Zion's development, you can win a lot of games with that too. Trae Young, Kevin Huerter, DeAndre Hunter, Zion Williamson, Clint Capella, then you got Onyeka, obviously Bogey. There's star power there. But the star power alone with Trae Young and Zion, you could bring in another player who says, okay, they got something brewing in Atlanta. I want to go play with these two dudes. I want to play with Trae Young and Zion Williamson and help bring a chip to the 404, you feel me? So I think that's another important element of it too. if Zion, in fact, does not want to be in New Orleans. So we'll see, y'all. Like I said, I would like the idea of Zion to the Hawks. I think it could work out schematically. Like I said, he's not John Collins, but he would do the same things that we would need John Collins to do. Catch lobs, work in the pick and roll, knock down some open shots, and get those hustle rebounds, rebound the ball effectively, block some shots here and there too. I think he can do all that. So let me know how y'all feeling in the comments down below about Zion possibly coming to the Hawks. It won't happen anytime this year because the trade deadline has come and gone, but could be something in the future. We gonna see. But guys, again, make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel. Check out the first link in my description box to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel, help fuel the Atlanta Hawks do some more wins and a playoff berth, because Lord knows we need it. Also, check out the second link in my description box to subscribe to the Tough Calls podcast. Me and your girl Symone with the Sports are talking to your favorite former and current athletes, hosts, anchors, reporters, head coaches, all that good stuff. Listen to the pod, like the pod, download the pod, subscribe to the pod, and share it out to your friends so they can do all the same things. Zion to the Hawks could be in the future. We gonna see. But until I talk to you guys next time, stay true to Atlanta, believe in Atlanta. Peace.